So EMR is Elastic MapReduce. It's a Hadoop Spark cluster on AWS cloud. So when you want to use Hadoop services, right, you don't want to create manually your Hadoop cluster in Ubuntu. You can, but it's hourly paid cluster basically. So we can use the practice purpose is fine, but it is more chargeable. So create cluster, we go to the cluster option. So whenever we are creating the EMR cluster, so we have to define our cluster name, the cluster. So any name you can give. And here, there the different bundles are there. First, you select the version. So this is a 7.00 is the latest release. We can take it 6.15 and custom. Custom is like I want to define my own services, like I want to add in my Spark, in my EMR cluster. So Hadoop I need, Pig I don't want. Suppose I want Scoop I want, and other like Jupyter Hub I want, Spark I want. Okay, so these are the many services I want to keep there. So HBase I want. Okay, so I can use this one and AWS Glue data catalog setting. So I want to keep it my metastore data right in the some external file system, so we can use for the glue catalog. Glue catalog I can use for the Hive and Spark metadata. So even your EMR cluster is shut down, but your metadata can be accessed. Okay? So that is the purpose to give external your metadata, yeah, in the glue catalog. So glue catalog is when we will see glue. So glue is basically serverless ETL, and we use Spark over there, right, in the glue, right, and we create a table from the S3 files using the glue table, like table are there. And these are options, you can keep it default. And here is the option, right, to select the instance type. So you are going to create a EMR cluster, right? So there is a master node and core node and task node. Three types of nodes are there. So generally, master node where you are right keeping it your jar file, and you are just running a command like to master node. Okay. So this is a master node configuration. This is the core node configuration, and task node is additional node to your cluster, which is generally used for the like execution faster, right? Sometimes your core nodes are slow, so task node can help to make it execution faster for your core node. Okay, so that is the purpose of the task node. So three types of nodes are there: primary node and a core node and task node. Okay, so here it is asking like what type of configuration you want to keep it. So M5 is a very large one. So C4, we keep it C4X large. C4X large. Your master should be high configuration. Even this core node task node is not that much high. Right? Okay, next thing is EBS volume. It's giving a default is 15 GB. Okay, so 15 to 100 GB capacity per volume. Right, you can increase more or you can uh, add later some EBS volume. You can add later as a volume you can add to your cluster. Okay. But initial capacity you can define. And here right now core node and one instance is taking, that is your C4X large. Okay. So this is all settings. Now here is a VPC. VPC is a virtual private cloud. Okay. So you can create a new VPC or you can use some existing VPC. Yeah. So I'm just using the existing VPC and security group. The security group is like inbound and outbound group, right? So it is creating a security group or like additional security group you can add. Okay, leave it the same. Okay, and a log key value pair. This is important because this key value pair will allow to access to your EMR cluster, like same like EC2 instance you access. So you need a key pair. So here also the key pair is needed. If you want to select existing key pair, you can choose existing key pair. This is existing key pair and you can create. You already know, right? You can assign a new key pair or you can create a new key pair or you can assign an existing. Service role. Service role is see, when you are running a EMR cluster, so EMR cluster, you define some EMR role. So I have already created, I show you what to add in this role. So the role name is, I created a one role separately, EMR master class role. Any name you can give. So you go to the roles here, EMR master class role. This role, I added S3 full access and Amazon Elastic Map Reduce role. So whenever you are creating a new role type, so how to create a new role? Then create a new role, and here you can select EMR type. Select EMR here, okay, and go next. Automatically, this policy will come because you are creating a EMR type. So this policy will come. Go next and give some EMR next. Okay, any name you can give. And once this role is created, EMR master role is created. Now, if I want to access the other services from EMR, you have to give those services permission you are giving. You have to attach the policies, right? You have to add the policies. Okay, so you have to add the policies like S3 you want to access, S3 full access you want to add. Suppose you say you want to add the DynamoDB, so you can add the DynamoDB. You can add the DynamoDB full access. You remember, right? Same thing what we did in the Lambda, right? The same thing we can do here because your EMR will not be able to access the other services. Okay, so that is the reason we are using. So my role is the EMR master role. I will come here. I will refresh here. EMR master role is coming. Whatever role I just created, it is coming here. Called VPC, you can use that VPC because I have deleted some of my previous VPC. So create VPC, create a VPC. I created this project VPC. So I did some and subnet. Subnet is basically public and private subnet, right? You want to define VPC. So VPC has like public subnet and private subnet, which is accessible within the VPC. But public subnet can be accessible outside the VPC. Anyone can access. Okay, so for instance, to the instance portfolio. So if your cluster has some issue, it will become fail. Like last time I started this cluster, so it was terminated. Mhm. So we have to keep checking this cluster. So here, like we want to connect to our EMR cluster. So we will get this master access right here. Here we still it's starting. I refresh it, you can check. Takes very bit time to start the cluster because it is preparing the cluster of three nodes, one primary node, one core node, one task node. So if you want to do primary node SSH, right? So there is you can see here connect to primary node. Click on this, you will get your SSH. But you are using this key pair, right? So you have to use the same key pair, same like you connect to EC2. Now you are going to connect to your EMR. So I will go to Git cache. So you can use Git cache or putty, whatever you want to use. You can do. But putty, you need a PPK file for this PAM file. Just click. I see my this PAM file is. So this is my PAM file. So I have to make sure my PAM file is in the same location. Then I paste mine. this SSH URL. I will paste my SSH URL and I don't need to give this because this file itself in the same directory. I think it takes time, but it allows to commit. Why the so what is amplified to so this is the initial resolution. We use the duplicate file. Duplicate file. And, okay, I think now it's going to transfer a slide here. One thing you have to analyze, whatever this node is there, we go to the EC2 machine. So EC2 machine is created, we have to check what is the security group is there. So SSH is one methodology. These are three nodes are coming. The security group. Okay. Okay, I will check the cluster. Okay, I will check it. Maybe something else. Something. One time I will try this thing because the master SSH was not very so it was the master SSH was not there. There was nothing issue. Actually, whenever you find this issue, you go to your here and check here the security group, which security group. Because in the EC2 instance, you can see the security group, but EC2 instance, you cannot identify which one is the master. Because here the three nodes are created. So in the background, whenever you are creating a EMR cluster, so three nodes, one is the master, one is the core, one is the task, you have not given the name. So it is right. So, but this instance ID, if you go here, and then you can check your master, right? So master is using this security code. So when we click on this, then we have to add SSH. Okay, so if SSH is not there, we can't do SSH connection. Now, if I try putty also, if I try putty, let's put more address. This is my master node, primary node. Right, this, authentication. Then select the PTP file, put them, screen out. So that's the problem of SSH. So now user you have to give here Hadoop, not Ubuntu. So this is EMR. EMR is having the username is Hadoop, and you are getting the EMR instance. So EMR cluster. So here, if you want to start Hive shell, just type Hive, you will get the Hive. Because when you have seen the installation, at the time of installation, you give in Hive, you give in Spark, you give in, okay, so you can start. Here is a access to
Arvind, one question, Arvind.
Mhm.
Yeah, which one you use normal is transformation, just EMR or AWS glue?
See, transformation is a cluster, right? EMR is a one cluster, and Glue is also Spark implementation, right? So transformations
Yeah,
are both, right? In EMR also, you run a Spark job that is having the transformation. So it's a not matter of transformation. You will EMR, you will get the other services like Hive you will get, Scoop you will get because it's providing a cluster. But Glue
okay,
is providing just only Spark, standalone Spark. You will not get everything. Okay. So when your requirement is you have to use Spark to write the data in Hive, you can't use the Glue in that case. You have to go only with the EMR only. But if
okay,
suppose I don't have any requirement of my write the data to the Hive, I just want to read the data from I want to read the data from the S3 and write the data to the S3. So then you can go with the Glue, right? Glue. So it's all which one you want to use. So it depends on the your use case. So you can suggest based on the Hive is initially one like the scope import command will work. So scope import version is a 1.4.7, right? So whatever version we use, same version is here, scope import. And if I want to start the Spark Python shell or PySpark, so shell I can start it up. So I can write. So if I want to run any job in the EMR cluster, so how to use it? This one issue is the configuration files issue, right? Core site, SDK site. So these properties need to be enabled. Let's see these properties. Generally, yarn site.xml, we add these properties. But EMR cluster can be So install the gate. You can do it. This is the direction. That's the PY file. The value of the element. So we have to find the yarn site.xml and add these two properties. How to change find let's do find. Yeah, this is the one. So in this file, we have to modify and schedule the minimum modification. Two properties. Property is already there, but we have to change the size. So we can see what error was coming. Is required executor memory 3795 MB, complete memory 0, overhead to 7 MB. So please check the yarn user maximum allocation, yarn user, and yarn load management. Yarn, yarn scheduler. So this one, So here we okay. We come to our favorite thing to do, copy this part. Okay, so we open the file here. Now we can search, change it. This is property image here. So second property. So, this is the control bundle. Use many and pseudonym. So control X, Y, enter. Okay, so now it's affected. How to start the Okay, it is a root user and it is saying user LTFS sector. You have to change the user. Okay, let's try it. Now all the user is HDFS. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So now it's started. We started. Okay, let me check this. Okay, we have to set once. This issue should not come. Okay, yes. Okay, so tomorrow I'll connect and see.